The mainstream media has been relentlessly pushing the narrative of global warming, often to the point of sensationalism and hysteria. The question is, why are they so invested in this topic, and what do they hope to achieve by bombarding us with constant reminders of the impending doom that is supposedly awaiting us due to climate change? The answer lies in the realm of control and manipulation. By perpetuating the myth of global warming as an existential threat, the mainstream media aims to exert control over the population, shaping our thoughts, actions, and behaviors to conform to their desired agenda. One of the primary reasons the mainstream media wants to control us with global warming propaganda is to create a sense of fear and urgency. By portraying climate change as a catastrophic event that requires immediate attention and action, they can manipulate public opinion and shape policy decisions. This fear-mongering tactic has been employed successfully in the past, as seen with the Edward scare, the swine flu pandemic, and other perceived threats to global stability. The goal is to create a sense of panic, which can then be leveraged to push through radical policies and regulations that would not have been possible in a more rational and calm environment. Another motivation behind the mainstream media's obsession with global warming is the desire to promote a globalist agenda. By framing climate change as a global problem that requires a unified response, they can advance the idea of a one-world government, where nations surrender their sovereignty to a supranational authority. This would enable the implementation of policies that erode individual freedoms, impose draconian regulations, and redistribute wealth on a massive scale. The media's focus on global warming provides a convenient pretext for promoting this agenda, as it creates a sense of shared culpability and collective responsibility for the planet's welfare. Furthermore, the mainstream media's global warming propaganda serves to distract from more pressing issues that might be uncomfortable for the powers that be. By keeping the public's attention fixated on the supposed threat of climate change, they can divert attention away from topics like government corruption, economic inequality, and social injustice. This is a classic tactic of misdirection, where the media creates a smokescreen to conceal the real problems that need to be addressed. By controlling the narrative and setting the agenda, the media can determine what issues are deemed important and what ones are relegated to the back burner. In addition, the mainstream media's promotion of global warming serves as a Trojan horse for the advancement of socialist and collectivist ideologies. By emphasizing the need for collective action and cooperation to combat climate change, they can promote the idea that individual freedom and prosperity must be sacrificed for the greater good. This is a thinly veiled attempt to revive the failed ideologies of the past, where the state controls the means of projection and dictates the terms of people's lives. The media's enthusiasm for global warming provides a convenient vehicle for promoting these ideas, as it creates a sense of moral urgency and justification for radical measures. Finally, the mainstream media's obsession with global warming is also driven by financial interests. The climate change industry has become a multi-billion-dollar market, with governments, corporations, and NGOs investing heavily in renewable energy, carbon credits, and other related sectors. The media's propaganda efforts help to fuel this industry, creating a self-sustaining cycle of fear, investment, and profiteering. By perpetuating the myth of global warming, the media can ensure a steady stream of advertising revenue, sponsorships, and grants from organizations with a vested interest in promoting the climate change agenda. In conclusion, the mainstream media's propaganda campaign on global warming is not about informing the public or promoting anyone's discussion on the topic. Rather, it is a deliberate attempt to control our perceptions, shape our behaviors, and advance a radical agenda that serves the interests of the powerful and wealthy. By recognizing the motivations behind the media's global warming propaganda, we can begin to resist their manipulation and reclaim our freedom to think, act, and live as we see fit.